good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Welcome in, Patty Cake Crew. I am about to make some biscuits, 2-ingredient biscuits, self-rising flour, and heavy whipping cream. Okay, I have measured out in this cup 1 1/2 cups of self-rising flour going into my bowl, and I will put the same amount of whipping cream in the bowl, and we will make this little well, and then I will put the biscuits on the cooking sheet and roll them out and bring you right back. This is the biscuit dough. You don't want to overwork it. I made a little well in here and poured the milk and just kind of folded it in and folded it. So right here I have my floured sheet, my rolling pin, and I am going to cut them. Since my cutters are at my daughter's house, I'm going to use this jar to cut out my biscuits, mason jar. And I have melted some butter. I'm going to drizzle some butter over the biscuits before I put them in the oven, and then I'll put butter on top once they come from the oven. I am heating my oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on your oven, anywhere from 400 to 450, and let your biscuits bake for, I'll say, 10 to 15 minutes, or maybe less time than that, but just keep an eye on them and you will know when they are done and ready to come from the oven. But this is just a little quick biscuit this morning. I didn't sift any flour or anything like that. I'm just making these biscuits. I'm going to put them on the sheet and start to fold them and get them ready, and then I'll come back. I will grease my pan. I don't know if I will use my iron skillet or if I will use my pan, but I'll let you know. I will grease that well. And when you're putting your biscuits in your pan or your skillet, put them very close together. Let them touch each other. Just kind of pack them in there together very closely. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, I have my dough here. You can see a little bit of flour on there. I have my rolling pin and it is floured. You knead your biscuits, just knead them a little bit. Just keep folding them over and over like so. And when you get it to where you want it, then you will cut out your biscuit. And I have this, I don't know if I showed you this, to drizzle the butter on. And I decided to make them in the cast iron skillet, and I have it greased well. And when I get them placed in there, I'll come back and show you what they're looking like before I put them in the oven. But here it is. These are the biscuits ready for the oven, and they have been drizzled with butter. So I will put them in for about, I'll say 15 minutes to start, or maybe a little less, and let's see what they're doing. There they are in the oven. These are the biscuits. They stayed in the oven for about 15 minutes or so. And let you look at the bottom. And that's what the bottom looks like. These are the last of the biscuits that I have to go in the oven. They're not the same sizes. They're gonna always be different when you get to the end. You see that big one there that I just patted out a little bit, but I am putting these in the oven right now. These are the tops and bottoms of the delicious biscuits. Inside of my yummy biscuits, I made them smaller and they're so good. And I'm having some strawberry jam there and some sweet orange marmalade. I love the orange marmalade. And let me let you see that. There it is on the inside of that biscuit. Buttered biscuits. I buttered them before they went in the oven, and I buttered them after they came from the oven. And I have some chicken that I'm going to eat with them. Chicken and biscuits.